All right, let's go to the game that we had earlier tonight. Number 1 seed in the East, the Bucks, taking on the number 2 seed, the Raptors. And Drake apparently tried to...
The champ is here.
Oh, that was cool how you walked in.
Champ is here.
In the first half.
Yo, listen, I love Toronto. I give them a lot of credit for...
I think there's a butt coming.
No, I give them a lot of credit for, being number 2 in the NBA.
Hey!
Who do you play for?
Chris Boucher.
Get out the way.
Bobby Boucher.
Get out the way.
I just looking at the record over their 15-game win streak, they beat 3 teams over 500.
Oh my!
So I wanted to see how they would act, how they would play tonight.
Yes.
Milwaukee coming into their home. This was a game they needed to win.
Yeah.
And they didn't win it. This was a game they really needed right here.
And look, all the social media was buzzing about the Boucher dunk.
Oh.
And early on, the Raptors seemed to have control of this game.
Oh.
Giannis wasn't scoring in the first half, but he did do blocks. He had 3 blocks in the game. Check it out, Raptors, little OG Anunoby.
Oh.
But if you look at the score right now, it's a 10-point game with 3 minutes left.
Yes.
And the half ends with the Bucks only down by 2.
Bucks end the half on an 11-1 run. Giannis drives in there. They're only down 2 at halftime, and then it was a whole other game. Sure.
The thing about Milwaukee, you have to beat them. You can come out hot in the first half, but you got to continue to play that way. Because Milwaukee's not going to stop. They're on a mission.
Absolutely.
And
Dante
here's the
DiVincenzo.
thing as well, right? So we talk about what if they load up on Giannis and Giannis cannot have the game that we come accustomed to. He didn't have the game tonight that we come accustomed to, but they still won. He got a great team behind him, and that's why we picked him to go to the final.
Marvin Williams added 9 and 5. He was a late signing.
That's a travel.
Not a travel, it's long legs.
Man, that's
It's a gather step, D-Wade.
All right.
Hold on, Marvin still playing? How many years is that for Marvin?
Legal while.
Marvin like 15
Speaking
years.
of legs, Shaq, how about this play? Kyle Lowry trying to go under the legs here.
He had a lot of balls to try to do that.
Yeah.
He really did. I mean,
That's a lob. That was a
move.
lob right there, Adam.
I thought it was a little nuts to try it.
So anyway,
it was a little nuts, right? I don't understand
offensive. Okay, going the other way. All right, cool.
Nick Nurse a little nervous as well. Giannis, though, step back. Ooh, pop.
Man.
A little bit later, Giannis finished with
The ball's still dropping.
19 and 8 assists. Milwaukee is now 14-0 when they hold their opponent under 100. Think about this. They win an overtime game last night. They faced the second team in the East on the second night of a back-to-back. They're 8-0 now on the second night of a back-to-back. And after the game, Giannis was asked, hey, did you notice Drake with the championship belts? He doesn't care because Giannis is about winning. Take a listen.
Focus, man.
What was your reaction to Drake bringing out the championship belts tonight?
I didn't notice that. I just found out about it. I don't know who told me. Probably Dante or somebody told me. When I'm in the game, I'm just locked in and try to win the game. I really don't look outside fans or what they do and all that.
I asked Drake if he was bringing the belts to troll you, and he said obviously he was.
That's good. He cares about me. I really don't. So I'm just here to win games and help my team. Help my team win. That's all.
All right, there's 24 games left. Milwaukee needs to win 20 of them to hit that elusive 7.
Giannis just dropped the mic. Nobody's going to say
Real.
We'll talk about it after this.
For real.
Celtics, third team in the East, 39 and 17, taking on Portland. Blazers have won 6 of their last 7 at home.
Tatum.
But Tatum is on a tear, guys.
He got that confidence, man. It's over. Once you get that
January
confidence,
11, that man has 6 30-plus point games and
Melo.
36.
Because somebody finally told him he was the first option.
Jaylen Brown,
And
he had 15 in the first half.
Is he the first option or was Kemba the first option, Shaq?
he was the second option.
So Tatum's the first option in your mind?
Tatum the first option.
Well, that's the thing. Who's going to be the first option in Boston?
I would say the way
Conversation.
Tatum's
Tatum,
playing.
Brown, and Kimba. That's how I look at it.
Okay.
Tatum had 41 on Sunday.
Tatum,
had
Brown, then
36.
Kemba?
Yes.
Wow.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what, because Kimba is a point guard that can get his own shot. But you got to get those 2 guys off first. Then if they're not going, then you go to work. So,
Look at this. This is just a big-time Celtics run.
Like on your team, you get the first shot, right?
I'm just saying, I would think Kemba would be
Kimba is a
second.
point guard. I want a point guard shooting.
Don't back up. Bop.
Got him.
Celtics go on
Man
the
down,
road.
man down.
Think about
Right
this.
side.
Come on, White side.
Don't look now, but the Celtics have won 13 of their last 16 games. That is their 40th win of the season.
See that?
And Tatum hits 8 threes.
Tatum then Brown.
Well, I mean, Walker's out with the knee, but I do think it's an interesting thing to look at. Let's
Like
take
it
a look
was
at
before.
the East.
Remember back in the day when it was just those two?
Before Kyrie came.
Yeah.
Candace Parker has been telling me in the back every week, Boston Celtics are the team that could be tough for Milwaukee. Is that where we are? Miami's been a nice story. Philadelphia with this Ben Simmons injury, I have no idea what's happening. Is Boston the team that could scare Milwaukee, Candace? I'm gonna let you take this one.
I do believe that Boston is a team that can scare. I do still think that they are 1 year away.
Okay.
But in terms of a matchup problem, I do think even defensively, Boston does a good job of loading up against Giannis. They're a team that have multiple bucket getters because I think Milwaukee obviously keeps the ball out of their paint defensively. And you need a guy on the other team. Toronto struggled with that. They didn't have a guy that could just go get a bucket. Boston has 3 of those. And I mean, they're just blue collar. The year before they got to the Eastern Conference Finals without Kyrie, I think that they're a team, especially with Tatum stepping up.
The only way Boston could be successful against Milwaukee is if they shut everybody else down. The problem with loading up on Giannis is if you get it to the other guys and they get confidence and they get going, it's going to be a long game. What I would do, I say, okay, Giannis score 50 4 nights in a row. Middleton ain't getting nothing. Lopez ain't getting nothing. Connaughton ain't getting nothing. Nobody else is getting anything. That's how I would play. But when you load up like that, and again, when you miss a shot, he's quick. He'll get it. He'll make the pass ahead. Now you got everybody else getting involved.
Well, look, they're
10 points, guys like that.
They're built in a way to do that. Marcus Smart, Tatum, Brown, they have a lot of versatile guys on the outside to defend. It's just the Daniel Tice against Antetokounmpo is going to be tough on the block.
That's the issue.
Thoughts of what can this team learn by having Kemba on the bench right now with this injury and not having him? What do you think this team can learn about themselves?
Well, first of all, I think it goes back to the conversation we just had, right? Right now, at the second half of the season, you're getting ready for the playoffs. So right now you got to find your identity, who you really are. So is it Tatum is the man, right? So right now, Tatum he's stepping his claim right now. He's saying, listen, give it to me. I got this. So I think he's learning, and we all are learning, that he can be the number one option right now that Kemba's out.
They are a team that's finding their identity. There's a team in the West right now finding their identity. Hey, the Thunder. Chris Paul getting ready. Off the wall. What you know?
3.
Come on, Shaq. Give me the bar.
Going through them balls.
The post-game show continues.